said, I got to meet this guy. He's got so much to offer. And so I met with him, and Tammy invested $5,000 in this program that she's on with him now. It's 5 months in duration, very intense nutrition and supplementation and exercise. So when Tammy started this program, I said to her, I mean, the nutrition is very intense based. It's, organic, gluten-free. I mean, it's very, very strict the way she's eating. And I asked him, I said, what is he recommending for exercise? And he was basically just telling her that she needed to get to the gym or do exercise however she could to get her heart rate up at a high level, contract or expand the blood vessels, and then pull back and constrict the blood vessels, that interval training effect. And I said, well, is he suggesting how you should do that? And he really wasn't. So I met with him again, and I started sharing with him. I said, look, you've got this amazing practice, and you have these clients that are coming to you for their health, and you're recommending to them exercise. I mean, you have a nutrition pathway that's amazing, but when it comes to the exercise, you don't really have specific tools you're recommending. And so I shared with him Team Beachbody and what we do as coaches. And he and I have formed this relationship now where every week we have a series of consultations with his clients that have already been working with him. They know him and trust him because he's already helped them in many ways. Mm-hmm. And so now we're kind of like graduating them to that next level of, okay, now we're going to take your fitness to another place using high quality programs. And we have them complete this questionnaire that shares with us their exercise history, their goals moving forward, their current fitness level. I could actually share the questionnaire with you.
Yeah.
And then based on that, we recommend the exercise pathway or program from Beachbody that's going to benefit them the most.
Sure.
And we support them in a challenge group. I know I'm going on quite a bit right now because I'm just so excited about what's happening with this specialist that I'm working with in New York. And I share it with you because, again, I don't know how expansive your practice is right now or where perhaps you might want to go with it, but this whole world of coaching and helping people through exercise programs as well as their nutrition, I think it all goes hand in hand. I really do. I just feel like he's the doctor in this equation, and he's got that medical background, whereas I'm coming in as more of the fitness side and the fitness professional. Mm-hmm. And bringing those two worlds together is just a home run for his clients to really get healthy and fit. Mm-hmm. And so with that, I said to him, look, Shakeology is our flagship nutrition product. And I said, I don't want you to start endorsing Shakeology to your clients until you've done your own homework and research on it. I really want you to dissect it, bring your expertise and knowledge to your analysis of this product before you would ever recommend it to clients. So he did. He bought it. He dissected it. He looked at it through and through. His wife started drinking it on a daily basis. He's now drinking it on a daily basis so much. He loves it so much that he's drinking it twice a day now.
Oh, my.
And he's endorsing it and promoting it now among his clients, and they absolutely love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really taking his business into a whole other arena that kind of goes side by side with his chiropractic business. And he just sees the sky as the limit because he's got such a network that he's part of with this specialty program that he's offering. It's not only him, it's about 140 other specialists around the country. And already several of them are chiming in saying, I want to get into this. Like, I need this. I need these resources to offer my clients because I don't have tools that I can give them beyond the adjustments that I'm doing and the work that I do in the office. Beachbody allows you to embrace these incredible tools and offer your clients more than what they would have been getting already. That's how I feel about it.
Absolutely. That's a big part of my why, Don. Is because by training and by education, I studied exercise science and kinesiology in college. I didn't really pursue the career of being a personal trainer, but I would absolutely love to be able to call that my career someday. I'm only 33. My life's not over.
But just starting. That's great. Yeah.
but right now I've got kind of the proverbial government desk job, and to be able to work side by side with Brian, and he's the doctor, like you said, like this gentleman, and then to be able to enhance with that fitness and nutrition component, something I might be able to do someday as the practice continues to grow. That's so exciting to me.
There's so much synergy and opportunity in it, and it's the thing that I love most about it is you're really helping people. You're really helping people, and to see these people that Dr. Giannopoulos is working with just say, thank you so much. Like, you've already done so much for me, and now you're putting me into this support group for my exercise goals, and it's just something that they wouldn't have had before. And so, like, if you take what you're talking about, Emily, and so, Brian has this practice and you've got this client base, you could easily just start a challenge group that you're continually offering the support of the challenge group to these clients that need support in their exercise and fitness goals. And that's what we do with the challenge group. And then the ones that you feel it's suitable for, Shakeology is endorsed. Say, look, you want to drink this meal replacement every day. It's just part of the equation to better your health and fitness. And we're going to support you every step of the way.
Absolutely.
Let's get you going. I mean, I'll share with you guys the questionnaire form that we're using with Dr. G's clients in New York City. And I love it. Like, they fill it out online. It gets sent back to us. And it paints a picture of who the person is and what they want to achieve moving into the future, combined with, how much weight do they need to lose? What is their exercise history? Do they have any physical restrictions that we should know about? And then based on that, we recommend the best program. Because with the programs that we have, I mean, you can go start somebody with the 10-minute trainer or Tai Chang, something very user-friendly, easy to get started, all the way up through, you go to P90X and Insanity Max 30 or the Asylum. It's like you cover the whole spectrum of people and their fitness goals. And that's what I love most about it. Nobody's excluded from being able to use a Beachbody program.
Right. Absolutely.
So where are you at now? Like, when did you guys become coaches? When did you sign up?
Well, I actually just signed up with Shannon at the beginning of February. I think I was her first new coach in the month, and she's signed on quite a few new ones this month. Go, Shannon! Yeah, girl.
Absolutely.
So I'm still, just kind of working on, learning the basics, and still kind of going through training, and kind of getting a feel. Right now, I'm in a challenge group with a number of Shannon's other people on her team for the 21 Day Fix Extreme. Actually, we're both doing it. We're both doing it together.
How is it? I have to ask, how is it?
You know what? It is, Dawn. It is so much better than 21 Day Fix.
Is it?
The workouts are. I would just throw 21 Day Fix in the trash and do 21 Day Fix Extreme all the time.
Well, okay, but that's you. That's you. Yes, that's you because you're fit. Now, what about somebody that's not that fit starting out?
That's my opinion, right? Yeah. 21 Day Fix is better for somebody just starting out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. But for Emily, I train Emily. I know she lifts as much weight as I do. I was like,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. And Brian's extreme. I mean, he's a triathlete. He does all kinds of bicycling, running. He coaches the high school cross country kids in the fall. We've got cross country season in the fall, and he's coached the kids every year since we've moved to Solon, which was 2007. And so he's real super active. And I have more weight loss goals, and Brian's got more kind of fitness maintenance, strength goals.
Okay.
The 21 Day Fix Extreme is like perfect for both.
Wow.
Frozen. Shoot. Yeah, there's a big difference between the 21 Day Fix and the extreme workouts. In my opinion, the extreme workouts are so much more fun. There's more weight involved, and there's not as much jumping around. So it's way fun.
How long are the workouts?
They're 30 minutes. Still 30 minutes. And with the 10-minute abs.
The nutrition is more or less the same?
No, it's a lot more strict. And they're going to come back. They're signing back. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
snowstorm.
Hey,
I know.
I can see the window behind you. Is that snow coming down?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we've got a mirror that reflects the window.
Is that okay? Wow, man, it's snowing hard.
Yeah,
we're getting a fair amount.
It is.
Yeah.
It's light snow.
It's pretty,
Yeah.
but just enough to be a pain.
So, with respect to Shakeology, Brian, have you gone down that path yet of starting to endorse it, or are you still trying to figure out the best way to approach it?
Yeah, it's definitely a case of I haven't gone through doing Shakeology all the way through on the 21-day fix. Basically, I can hit the containers and everything like that off normal diet anyway. It was just eliminate a couple foods and increase on it.
Oh, shoot. It froze up again.
Shoot. It's a bummer.
I love that they're so excited to do this. So Emily and I talk about it at her training sessions and we're trying to figure out what's the best way to do it. Is the best way to do it for her to sign Brian up as a coach and work it that way?
Oh, okay. So they want to understand the best way to structure this.
And the best way to approach his clients as well.
Okay. In terms of
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, I think, Don, just a quick recap. Brian was just saying that right now with the 21-day fix extreme, he's just doing the food containers. He's had some of my Shakeology. I'm doing it every day. I'm all in with the Shakeology, and Brian is still just kind of, getting to know what it's all about and just kind of learning about it and everything.
Because you called it my Shakeology.
My Shakeology. That's right. He gets to have some of my Shakeology.
I know that feeling. And Tammy and I, it's just always like, where's my Shakeology? Yeah. I'm going on 3 years of drinking that every day. And it's just.
Yeah, me too.
It's just awesome.
It is. And to share with you, like in the gym, so I'm the managing partner of this big Gold's Gym here in Newburgh, New York. And we have Shakeology in our club going gangbusters. Just awesome. The members and what they're feeling and the weight they're losing and their health benefits. It's just the word of mouth has just gotten viral. And we've got it at our juice bar. We're making shakes. We're selling bags of Shakeology. It's just so good for people. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. But so let me ask you this. The way you have it set up right now, Emily, you've signed up as a coach. Is that correct?
Yes.
Brian has not signed up as a coach yet?
Not yet. And I would like to see if it's right for him and the business to help me get toward Emerald to get him signed up.
Understood. Okay. So my suggestion would be definitely sign Brian up on your weak leg, and Shannon could, help you with that and understanding which leg is going to be your weak leg.
My left leg. I know that.
There you go. So the best thing to do right at this point, because it's so early on in the game for you guys, is just sign Brian up as an individual. Don't worry about signing up the business yet. Brian, are you the sole owner of the business?
Yeah, it's an LLC that I control. That wouldn't be an issue in that spot up of it. The one aspect that I do run into, unlike the other chiropractor that you're working with, which is more of a nutritional specialist, I would say, and hormonal specialist.
That's correct.
That's the big paradox of the thing. So whenever I look at adding something into my office, that you have to make sure it doesn't detract from everything else, because that having laser focus in what you do is always very important. That's one reason why I'm also very big on having referral sources for when focusing out on different things, whether nutrition.
I could be that referral source, right? Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's a good point. Like Dr. G, he's the same way. And what's happening with him is he's gotten so entrenched now in what you just described, the hormonal side of nutrition and all that he's trying to sell his chiropractic office in New York. He's gotten so entrenched in everything else that he's doing that he's trying to phase out of that side of things.
Really?
So it's wild. And so in your instance, I think saying laser focus, like you said, is the most important thing. But as you know, you're constantly meeting people who they have exercise needs, they have exercise goals.
Absolutely. I think the question.
They have health goals, nutrition goals. And so from a referral standpoint, it can be, look, I would love for you to talk to my wife. She is a Beachbody coach that specializes in supporting people in their health.
You're almost going to say she's a beast.
And
You need to meet my wife.
she will rock your world.
Or she's a beast.
She is a beast.
You got to meet my wife. She's going to kick your ass.
I love it.
With their title.
No, but
That's essentially what it is. I can mouth off whenever I want. She'll any fight I ever get into. So.
I'll just, I'll back
this.
But no, Don, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
No, that's okay. No, it's great. It's great. It is that whole concept of just saying, my wife can support you with your health and fitness goals. I'd love you to connect. I'd love to connect you with her if you're interested. Let Emily be the one to send a questionnaire form, connect with the person, ask the right questions, learn about them, build the relationship, and plug them into a challenge group. That right for now, Brian, you have nothing to do with.
Yeah.
It's you're channeling your clients to her for their health and fitness while you stay focused on their chiropractic needs.
But you sign up as a coach to get your Shakeology and quit hers.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Get your own bag.
But with that, so what'll happen over time is the concept, and what will probably happen is as people are referred to Emily and they start jumping into her challenge groups for whatever programs she's going to offer, perhaps all of them. And as they get results and they get fit and they love Shakeology, that's your organic source of new potential coaches. So as those coaches come onto your team, Emily, they would be added into your downline, and your downline would already have Brian on board at the top of your weak leg. And you would be adding coaches under him. So you're fueling Brian's business as well. And that's how it's a win-win scenario for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
That's
a very
amazing. That would be a great setup.
It's a really organic way of growing a powerful business. And it's working over and over and over for thousands of coaches in the network now. The key is get people healthy and fit. Once they get results, your business just starts to go with word of mouth, and people are inspired by, gee, Emily, this is great. You support me in this group and I love it. I'm getting healthy. I'm getting fit. And you can say to them, you should consider doing what I do.
Yep, absolutely.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
Because I'm becoming proof that the product works.
Yeah.
Our key behavior number 2 in there. And I think it's just the whole synergy of everything. I feel like we have a very unique and awesome situation with Brian being a chiropractor already, having a great referral source for me. Then likewise, I would be a great referral source for him, because maybe I would find a client or a coach who needs some chiropractic care.
Without a doubt. It's true. So do you have another job at this point in time, Emily? Do you have another?
Yes. Yep. I work in our local county assessor's office. So I work for our county, 8 to 4 day job. And then I go and work out afterwards every day after work. But yeah, I mean, even working till 4 o'clock is a blessing, because then I have the entire rest of the day to maybe be focused more on Beachbody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds really fantastic. And what can happen too, Brian, is if the business, let's say your coach business starts to really gain momentum, and it's like, wow, this is really becoming, something that I might start putting energy into. You can always transfer your individual spot to an entity. You can always transfer it to an entity or put it into your business name if you wanted to, but I wouldn't do that starting out right away. Just sign up as an individual and let Emily do her thing while you focus on your chiropractic business, and you just see where it goes from there.
Don, are you thinking that it would be a good idea for Emily to put coaches under Brian, but have them as her personally sponsored coaches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just treat Brian like
just a coach. A discount
he's a
line.
personally sponsored coach. Yeah, it's Emily's spouse signing up as a coach.
Okay.
He has his primary career. But the unique scenario is that with his primary career, he has a pool of clients that could be referred to Emily.
Right. Good.
To become to become customers. And the other thing that this is something you would want to decide. The people who Emily consults with, let's say you have a client that consults with Emily and Emily gets this person to say, wow, this sounds great. I want to do the 21-day fix.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, Brian, because you will be a coach, not really working the business, you're referring clients to Emily. Do you want that person to buy 21-day fix through Emily or through you? And the only reason I ask that is because if the person buys through you, it's creating not only commission that you'll receive, but the volume from that purchase is going to rise up to Emily's business center.
Right.
But I understand your point about not wanting to mix the two things. It's just, I throw that out there to you, that the best way to do it from a business standpoint.
Exactly. Is hit the commission and then hit the second tier up.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
So you guys have it even more figured out than I do, because I still need to kind of get my hands on or wrap my mind around the nuts and bolts of the structure.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. So Shannon, maybe what you could do is spend some time and give her that knowledge and education on how the team cycle bonuses work.
Right. We've started that stuff already. We're we did a get started right call. We're going to do another one next week. So
okay.
With Emily and a couple of other new coaches, which worked out well. We did screen share of that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
awesome.
And I've gone to my back office quite a bit too and tried to self-teach myself, but
there's a lot of information in there. I know, and it can almost be overwhelming. So it's we're still learning. Every day we're still learning. It's a never-ending learning curve.
Yeah,
it really is. So that's just food for thought as you put together your plan.
So right now, so if I were to sign Brian up for, as a coach, say like starting in March here, since we're technically the last day of the business month for Beachbody for February, it'd make more sense to maybe start in March. And then would he sign up as an auto ship or just like a one-time? Because then we would be kind of like both doubly paying for auto ship. Is that right? Or would it?
Yeah, it would be, you would want to sign him up as an active coach. So for him to be an active coach, he has to have a minimum of 50 personal volume points per month.
Okay.
Now, Shakeology on Home Direct is generating 90 volume points. So you actually have more than enough with that.
Okay.
But if Brian's not going to drink Shakeology every day, and you're like, well, if we're going to get it every month, we're just going to start stockpiling Shakeology. Mm-hmm. You can have him go on Home Direct there's the Core Nutrition Pack. It's a high-quality vitamin pack. Okay. It has the Omega, it has the multi, and then there's one other I forget, but it's that costs roughly $47 a month coach price, or $45 a month coach price, and that gives you 50 volume points.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So you could do that if Brian's not going to drink Shakeology every day, but maybe you want to take some vitamins. That just keeps your active status, and that gets you halfway to Emerald.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. So there is one more. Not that we want an alternative to Shakeology, but there is one.
There's several. Yeah, there's several. They have P90X bars. I get 2 boxes of those a month. They're $17 a box, and that's 10 volume points per box. So there's 20 right there. But you got to have a minimum of 50 personal volume points per month.
Okay, to maintain that coach status. Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, Don, I know it's getting late out there on the East Coast. It's after 9 for you, but thank you so much just for your time and sitting down with us and telling us your story about Dr. G and your connection with him and his business and his people. That's so exciting that you have like personal experience with that and a chiropractor and
it's, and the more I have gone into this arena, the more I'm like, I just feel it's such an untapped world. Like it really has me excited what it could lead to. Cause I just think there's so many medical professionals out there, regardless of their specialty, who talk to their patients about the importance of exercise, but they don't give them any solutions. They just say, oh, you got to exercise.
Well,
do
because
it.
they don't know what to tell them.
They don't know.
Right. And they don't know what to tell them about nutrition either, because as a rule, and I train people that are doctors, and they tell me doctors are not nutritionists. We don't know what to tell people. And
That's right.
they'll tell them to get a trainer, for exercise, get a trainer. Well, a lot of people can't afford to get a trainer, but they can afford a program.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, especially a program that is going to offer the support of a coach who's going to lead an online support group using Facebook. That's when it comes to challenge groups. I very rarely say to a new person, I'm going to put you in my challenge group. I say, I'm going to put you into my private online support group where you're going to have my daily motivation and accountability.
Yep.
That resonates with people where they're like, wow, you're going to hold me accountable to doing this program? Yes, I am. I want to make sure you follow this pathway because you're really going to get healthy and fit if you do it.
Awesome.
That's it. All right.
What a gift to be able to give people and
Yeah.
share.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's the best career in the world as far as I'm concerned. It really is.
Yeah.
Amen. Absolutely.
Do you guys have any more questions?
I don't think so at this point. You guys did a great job of addressing kind of what we were wondering about. Should we sign them up as an individual or the LLC? And definitely, figured out we want to do individual at this point. And there are just, other avenues to be able to keep him an active coach, even if he doesn't want to do Shakeology every day like I do. So thank you so much.
That is wonderful.
One thing, the last thing I would throw out there is, let's say Brian was to keep his active status by getting Shakeology every month. You could consider having him invest in a box of Shakeology packets that could be given as samples.
Sure.
So
Yes.
it becomes a tax write-off for you. That expense every month.
And we sell them for $5 a piece too. If you don't want to just give them out, we usually sell them for $5 a piece to, if you don't want to just give them out, because it does get expensive for people like us,
Yeah.
Excellent. Yep. Sounds good. So, wonderful. Okay. So a tax write-off, we'd figure out exactly how we do that and everything.
Well, everything that you purchase as a Beachbody coach through Beachbody is tax write-off. And it's right. And I'll show you where it is in your back office. They give you your expenses in the back office. It's all done for you. Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
amazing. That's amazing.
Excellent.
All right. This just keeps getting better.
I know. It's better and better.
It does. Trust me. It really does. All right.
I made more money with Beachbody than I did with any of my other jobs this last year. So.
Oh, Shannon. Oh my God.
Awesome. And because making money is important to me. So
absolutely. Isn't it to everybody? Yes. Awesome.
Great, guys. Awesome. Well, it was great meeting you, and don't hesitate to reach out at any time in the future if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help out and get on the call with you.
Awesome.
Yeah, Don, thank you so much for taking the time to do this with us tonight.
You got it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank
All right,
you
Shannon.
so much.
Great meeting you.
Bye, guys.
Stay warm. Stay warm.
Yeah, thanks. You too.